Just in follow-on to Deputy Howland's point about seeking an assurance, Minister, and can I reference, and the Taoiseach that is with you, he will recall attending a meeting of the working group of committee chairs going back a couple of weeks ago, and the general scheme is published on the 24th of January. And I'm speaking here as a former health spokesperson, indeed, for 14 years, and as a border deputy. And I referenced, and the Taoiseach will recall very well, a quick perusal of my first sight of the pledged intent of the health section within the withdrawal legislation. And when it came to the publication of the legislation, none of the detail in relation to the health area had transferred into the legislation as it had in relation to other departments' commitments. So I know the Caoimhghín will say I can't address some of the amendments I put. I would, of course, argued for shall rather than will. But what I'm asking is the opportunity, just if you are giving assurance in terms of Deputy Howland's question, will you also give me and those I represent an assurance that the critical commitments that were contained in the general scheme, now there were others, I indicated to Deputy Coveney, the Taoiseach, on that day, there would be others that I could probably point to, but in that listing, the critical, significant areas were covered, and I welcomed that, Minister. So the Taoiseach will confirm that. So I'm asking you here, will you confirm for those who are cross-frontier workers and who qualify for a full medical card by virtue of that fact, under current arrangements, and I'll only use that as a single example, not intending to take up any more time than is necessary. It was the very first, but it continued on. And I mean, I could add a number of others over the period since that I've identified myself, some that we were able to help secure in our work through the Health Committee, Health and Children Committee, as it then was. So I'm asking for that assurance that the language employed now isn't offering a way of saying, no, we won't bother with that. We're reserving a right to say no. Our hope, and I conclude on this, is that the current situation that maintains in relation to health service and healthcare entitlement on a north-south basis will continue with this legislation as the guarantee in the worst-case Brexit situation that might present. I appreciate your response to that.